Good morning. Me and the guys are out for a walk. We're just approaching the 3 Tyres, I think. It might just be before that. I've had my head in the clouds this morning. I've done the usual quick scroll through Facebook, replied to a message had been sent, as I always do really this time of the morning. And now enjoying the day. But I've got things going on in the back of my mind about marketing and the amazing bits of advice, guidance that I've received through people replying to the post. And yeah, in my head's like, it still takes me back to where I was at, so, which is I think it's SEO. It's creating a way in which people will see your book. So before you can get out there, before you put your book out there, you have to create something called keywords. And you have to create, obviously, your cover and your back cover. And I've done that. And the book's sorted, as far as I know. It's just a case of getting it in the right format to be uploaded, which I struggle with because it seems to have an issue with many different formats because of the age of my laptop. But I am using OpenOffice, and it is the latest OpenOffice. Apache OpenOffice, I think it's called. So from this point on is the bit that starts a treasure hunt. So what you write in your description of how you want people to find you, well, what you want people to read when they find your book, what you want to put in as keywords that helps the computers. Because don't forget, right, you need to remember that people have taken people out the system, right? So instead of having human beings where we go and do stuff and we sit and we think about it, contemplate it and stick it out and give it a bit of an advert, we've now got computers, and computers think for us and for our books or whatever it is that we want to put out there. So the computers are now the brains. So our power is in the things the computer asks for, that then the computer sends out, so that strange little robot things can pick up on whatever it is, and they all then take what they find to the leader. The way I think about it is, it's like you've dropped some food or purposely placed some food. So maybe it's more conscious, isn't it? So you think about, oh, what do I want to attract? And then you put the correct food down like a little trap, and you step back. So when these little ants come along, the right kind of ants will be like, ah, perfect, I'm hungry and that is just what we want. And then they'll all team up, hundreds of them, in their own little way, and they'll come along and they'll come and take a little piece of what you've left for them and carry it off to the nest, to the hive, where they're saying, look, we've found a new food source, this is where it is, and this is where you need to go and get it. And on their journey back, they're leaving behind a scent trail, so that all the other ants know this is their trail and this is where they'll find the food, say later on or tomorrow. Now, that then takes it all the way back to the main brain. it's there that they work out what to do with it. It's there they'll eat and they'll dish it out to wherever needs to go. I'm not 100% sure how ants do it, but I'm not really 100% sure how robots and computers do it. But it's all very systematic. But it's the systems that, like, yes, I've got Asperger's, but no, it's not my specialist subject. I've no desire to make it my specialist subject. It makes my head hurt. You know, sitting with my fears and lots of different psychological stuff is much more preferable to sitting with things called SEO and keywords and strange, like knowing the ins and outs of a computer's arsehole, really. It's not my thing. It's not my chosen thing. And yeah, well, I get things out there, but like, that's why we have different types of humans in the world. Because like a flower makes the pollen and grows, and then it's up to the bees to spread it. It's about up to the bees and the insects to cross-pollinate. The flower doesn't really have to do anything other than grow and be. So why should I grow and be as a flower and turn into an insect and then turn into like the seed? And then, you know, it's like my place was to create and deliver stories, information, ways of service. It's not to be a bloody salesperson or marketer. It's to create a service and then help people look at, investigate, explore what's on offer, make informed choices, and then move forward to do something that they feel will empower them in some way. So all this, you need to do all this kind of stuff, or you need to pay for a whole load of stuff. It's really silly. And it's really limiting. And to do it, you know, this way, I think that I could really do with someone who's autistic, whose specialist subject is marketing and ethical marketing. And because SEOs and things are not so much sales, they're not manipulative. Oh, this isn't gonna, hold on, let's try that way. Yeah, so SEOs and keywords are not manipulation. All they're doing is saying this is what we're putting out there so that things can find it. So there's nothing manipulative about that. It's just working with the system that's available to put yourself out so the computers can stick it in front of people's faces. It's after that step that's marketing. So it's finding your way around the keywords and the SEOs, or these are the words that I'm coming up against. And yeah, it's blowing my brain. So I'm going to go now and enjoy the walk, and I'll update you later.